Archangel Michael says, only 3 people will watch this. Someone is about to pass away in the next few hours, and sadly, this innocent soul is your. Open immediately. My beloved child, lean in and stay with me till the end. The air around you carries a hush that feels like velvet over a flame. A message is walking toward you with bare feet and holy weight. You felt it before this moment arrived. The sudden stillness in your chest, the soft pull behind your eyes, the subtle drift of your thoughts toward a name you dare not speak. Something sacred has approached your door without knocking. This is not about fear. This is not about doom. This is about a crossing that touches your life in a way only the soul understands. A gentle light is being prepared in the unseen. A cord that once tied your heart to another is loosening without breaking. What feels like an ending is a beginning written in a language older than breath. Stay here and do not skip. The world will try to drag your attention away with glitter and loudness. Do not let it, because this moment has your name etched into its center. You have been chosen to witness a passage. Not the fall of life, but the lift of it. Not the shutting of a door, but the opening of one that leads past the horizon inside your chest. Archangel Michael says this is a night of sealing. His voice does not thunder, it steadies. He carries peace like a shield and places it where your ribs have been aching. The one tied to your destiny stands at a threshold. The body may dim like a candle nearing dawn, but the essence rises like silver breath in winter air. Love is not leaving you, love is unfolding into a larger sky. You will notice signs in the quiet corners of your space. A soft breeze inside a closed room, a faint fragrance with no source, a memory that lands like a bird on your shoulder. These are not tricks of the mind, these are the fingerprints of heaven. Do not rush the silence. Let the room become a chapel made of ordinary things. Let the thought of their name move through you like a river that cleanses without taking anything away. My beloved child, this is your holy assignment. Hold the line of peace for the one who is crossing. Speak with your heart and the message will arrive without sound. Say with your breath that you forgive what was heavy. Say with your breath that you release what was unfinished. Say with your breath that love remains and always will. The hour grows tender. Time itself bends as if bowing to the mystery. Every small sound becomes ceremonial, every shadow looks like a wing. You are not alone in this. The room is crowded with quiet guardians who shine without light. They know your name and honor your courage. Archangel Michael says your spirit has been brave for longer than anyone knows. He saw the nights you sat awake while the world slept. He saw how you hid your hurts so another could heal. There is a reason you feel a pull behind your sternum. An invisible thread is being drawn through the needle of this night. On one side rests your life, on the other rests theirs, and the stitch will hold both. Do not fear the stillness that follows. Stillness is not emptiness, stillness is the ceremony of completion. The universe holds its breath so that love can step forward. The one you are thinking of is wrapped in gentleness. A memory floats above them like a lamp. A promise circles them like a ring. Your part is simple and powerful. Keep your mind steady and your heart open. Let gratitude rise like morning. Remember the small kindnesses you shared. The soft laugh in an ordinary hallway. The way their presence made even silence feel like company. Bless those moments with calm. Lay them down like petals on a quiet path. Let them guide this passage with beauty. My beloved child, a turning arrives. It will feel like the ocean pulling back before a wave. It will feel like the hush inside a prayer that never needed words. Nothing can take from you what is woven into your spirit. Love does not end when seasons change. Love simply learns a new way to speak. You may feel a warm brush across your cheek. You may sense a hand on your shoulder that is not there and yet is truly there. Receive it and let it bless your breathing. Archangel Michael says a mantle is being placed upon you. It is not heavy. It is the lightness of purpose finally fitting your frame. You will begin to notice how your steps feel guided. You will begin to see patterns that once looked random. You will begin to trust the timing that once made you restless. The crossing is a doorway, not a wall. On one side stands farewell. On the other stands forever. You are being taught how to stand in both without breaking. If tears arrive, let them. They are not proof of weakness, they are proof of devotion. They rinse the passage so that peace can land softly. Your home will hold a new kind of quiet after this. Not the quiet of absence, the quiet of blessing. Not the quiet of loss, the quiet of light. In that quiet, remember to breathe slowly. Remember to place your palm over your heart and feel the steady rhythm that says you are still chosen. Remember that being chosen does not mean being alone. A gift will come from this. The gift may look like calm where fear lived. The gift may look like strength where doubt breathed. The gift may look like grace where anger once slept. You will find yourself speaking softer and standing taller. You will find doors opening that once felt sealed. You will find that the gentlest voice in the room now carries the greatest weight. My beloved child, the heavens recorded your faithfulness. You stayed when it was easier to turn away. You listened when noise would have been simpler. This night writes a new chapter. It begins with silence and ends with light. In between, your heart learns a language it will never forget. Release the need to understand every detail. Release the old story that told you endings are cruel. Release the fear that newness will not know your name. You are known in the places that shape tomorrow. Your footsteps are mapped by goodness. Your breath is counted by mercy. Archangel Michael says the seal is complete. What needed to lift has lifted. What needed to rest has rested. Now let peace enter like dawn through sheer curtains. Let warmth return to your hands like a promise kept. Let your spirit stretch as if waking from a long, safe sleep. You will dream with clarity in the nights ahead. You will wake with a soft certainty that does not shout. You will move with a quiet boldness that changes rooms without effort. The one who crossed leaves a blessing behind. It settles over your shoulders like a shawl. It travels through your days like a melody you hum without thinking. When you remember them, do it with open windows. When you speak of them, do it with steady breath. When you honor them, do it by living gently and fully. The universe has heard your silent vows. The angels have witnessed your hidden compassion. Heaven has placed a mark of protection over your path. From this moment onward, alignment finds you. Right people arrive without struggle. Right timing unfolds without noise. Let this be your quiet declaration. You walk in peace. You carry light. You choose love again and again. My beloved child, nothing can unwrite what grace has inscribed. Nothing can uproot what truth has planted. Nothing can diminish what devotion has grown. This message completes its circle now. The hush in the room is the echo of wings returning home. The warmth in your chest is the sign that the seal holds. Rest in the knowledge that you were faithful at the edge of a great turning. Walk forward without hurry and without fear. The path ahead is tended by hands you cannot see and love you can always feel. And so it is written over you. And so it is guarded around you. And so it is finished in peace. The night that follows will not feel like others. It will hold a strange calm, as if the stars themselves are pausing to listen. You may notice how even the air feels slower, thicker, aware of something sacred unfolding within it. The presence that touched your spirit will not fade. It will move differently now, hidden in light, woven through the spaces you least expect. In quiet corners, in gentle moments, you will feel their warmth as though time itself bends to let them reach you. Do not try to chase the meaning too quickly. Let it bloom in its own pace like dawn learning how to break. This is not a story of loss, this is the story of transformation disguised as goodbye. You have become the bridge between what was and what is becoming. Through you, memory finds purpose. Through you, peace travels into the world disguised as kindness. The angels will not leave your side for the days to come. They will guard your dreams, soften your fears, and bring gentle nudges that guide you toward balance. Every whisper of intuition will now carry truth, for your heart has become a vessel of light. You may find yourself drawn to certain places without knowing why. Perhaps a park, an old street, a chair by the window, these are not random. They are coordinates of connection where heaven left invisible threads for you to find. When you arrive there, breathe slowly. Let your shoulders drop. Feel how the world folds itself around you like a quiet embrace from something far greater. The universe is working silently behind you. Paths are being cleared, old obstacles lifted, unseen blessings assembled in perfect order. You are walking through a corridor of light shaped entirely by divine timing. Your life will begin to shimmer differently now. People will notice a calm in your eyes that cannot be explained. They will feel safer around you without knowing why. This peace was earned through endurance. Every tear you shed built a doorway. Every time you refused bitterness, another beam of light was added to your foundation. Archangel Michael says your energy has matured into authority. The storms that once scared you now recognize your calm. Even shadows step aside when your presence enters the room. What you are becoming is not ordinary. You carry echoes of both heaven and earth. You stand between realms as proof that love outlives time. The road ahead will not be without tests. But each test now comes to reveal strength, not weakness. What once drained you will now kneel before you in surrender. You will begin to attract people seeking the peace you naturally emit. You will no longer have to explain your worth or prove your purpose. Simply existing in truth will be enough to transform every space you enter. My beloved child, life is not punishing you, it is preparing you for gentleness. The intensity of this night was never meant to destroy, it was meant to refine. The fire was never meant to burn, it was meant to shape. There will come a day soon when you look back and realize this was the exact moment everything shifted. The heaviness will make sense, the silence will reveal its kindness, and even the loss will sound like music. Until then, keep moving softly. Protect your peace the way angels protect flame from wind. Guard your thoughts, for they are the soil where tomorrow grows. You are stepping into sacred alignment. The person you are becoming was always hidden inside the person you were. Now, at last, the light is breaking through the cracks. The one who crossed into light still walks beside you. Not in shadow, not in body, but in memory's rhythm and love's breath. Every good thing you do will echo through them as if you both are still one. There will be moments when you smile for no reason. That is them reminding you they never left. There will be songs that feel like they were written for you, that is heaven choosing your frequency. Your heart will open again in ways you thought impossible. Compassion will replace fear. Hope will replace confusion. Do not underestimate what this night unlocked. The world you wake into tomorrow will not be the same. It will glow differently under your gaze, as if creation itself recognizes you now. Archangel Michael says it is done. The seal of peace has been pressed upon your timeline. The thread of protection runs straight through your destiny and will not break. Let this truth become your foundation. Let it steady your steps, calm your breathing, and remind you that every ending carries new creation behind it. You were never meant to break, only to bloom in silence. Now rest. Let your eyes close with the trust of a child who knows they are safe. The dawn waiting on the other side of sleep already carries your name in its first light. And when morning arrives, rise without fear. Walk slowly through your home and notice how still everything feels. That stillness is the sound of heaven finished with its work. You are blessed beyond measure. You are protected beyond reason. And you are loved beyond language. When you wake tomorrow, light will move differently across your walls. It will seem softer yet sharper, touching corners that were once ignored. Even the air will taste cleaner, as though the whole world exhaled a secret in your direction. You may not notice it at first, but people will begin to speak to you with gentler tones. Strangers will smile for no reason, and familiar voices will carry a warmth they never used before. This is how heaven lets you know that peace has taken residence inside you. Your steps will echo purpose. Every motion, every glance, will have meaning again. The emptiness that followed you will dissolve like smoke in morning sunlight. My beloved child, life has turned a page on your behalf. The chapter that once bled with confusion is closing with quiet grace. Ahead of you lies the page of fulfillment written in unseen ink. The universe has rebalanced its scales. The pain once felt like punishment, but it was polishing your heart for clarity. Now that clarity will guide you to blessings that have waited in stillness for years. You will begin to attract gentleness disguised as opportunity. Unexpected calls will open new paths. Unplanned meetings will reveal souls that feel strangely familiar, as if heaven rehearsed them long before you arrived. Do not rush these moments. Let them unfold like the slow turn of a sunrise. The timing is sacred, and Archangel Michael is arranging each event with deliberate precision. There will be a day soon when you will pause and realize you no longer carry fear in your bones. That is not coincidence, it is liberation. You have become a vessel through which divine calm now flows without interruption. You might see a single feather where no bird could have flown. You might hear a song that feels older than memory. These are signs that your guardians are nearby, marking the end of sorrow and the start of serenity. Walk softly through this season. Speak only truth, move only with intention, and keep your thoughts clear of bitterness. You are shaping the next reality with every heartbeat. Archangel Michael says you are now an instrument of restoration. Your presence will heal others without effort. Your words will carry a vibration that realigns the hearts of those who listen. Heaven chose you not because you were the strongest, but because you were willing to stay when others turned away. That willingness has become your crown. That endurance has become your authority. Every seed of kindness you once planted in pain will now rise as reward. What you thought was buried was only waiting for divine timing. It will come forward in abundance, unfolding quietly in the days ahead. Keep your focus steady. The temptation to doubt will visit, but it will not stay if you refuse to entertain it. Your new reality responds only to faith, not fear. My beloved child, your atmosphere has changed. The same spaces that once held sorrow now shimmer with rebirth. The echo of your name now carries through realms where blessings gather before being sent. This message was not meant for the world, it was meant for you. Only a few hearts were tuned to receive it. The fact that you are hearing it proves that destiny itself trusts you with sacred responsibility. Move with gratitude from this moment forward. Let peace guide your speech and tenderness guide your choices. You are no longer waiting for miracles, you are walking within one. Archangel Michael stands behind you in silence now. His sword rests, his wings fold. The mission for this night is complete. Let that truth sink into your heart like gentle rain. Let it wash the remnants of fear from every thought. Let it anoint your future with unshakable calm. Sleep under protection that never fades. Wake beneath skies that remember your promise. Walk into days that echo heaven's rhythm. You have crossed through night into dawn. Nothing can undo what has been sealed. You are blessed, guarded, and renewed, completely and forever. The light that greets you now is not ordinary. It carries the fragrance of renewal and the warmth of divine attention. Every particle in your space has been realigned to favor your becoming. You will sense a quiet confidence rising from the center of your chest. It will not shout, it will hum, like a steady note holding the world together. That calm is your confirmation that heaven's work has finished and your chapter of purpose has begun. Walk slowly through this awakening. Every step you take is recorded in grace. Every breath you release carries a trace of blessing back into creation. Your name now vibrates differently in the unseen. It calls peace instead of pain, abundance instead of lack, clarity instead of confusion. Wherever you go, balance follows like a loyal shadow. The roads that once bent against you will now straighten. Delays will start to reveal their hidden kindness. What was lost will return in forms more fitting to who you have become. You will feel drawn toward the right people at the right time. They will not need explanations, they will simply recognize your light. Conversations will begin with softness and end with purpose. Archangel Michael stands near you even now, silent but sure. His wings form a shield that no chaos can penetrate. His gaze keeps your path clean of all false mirrors and illusions. This protection will not always be visible, but it will always be active. Accidents will turn into near misses, and mistakes will reroute into discoveries. Even absence will start feeling like guidance. When you speak now, your words will carry unusual weight. They will travel faster than intention, bending outcomes to match love. You have entered the frequency where creation listens. The energy around you is fertile. Thoughts planted in faith will bloom faster than effort planted in fear. Every kind intention will return multiplied in beauty. My beloved child, you have stepped beyond survival into creation. You are no longer repairing the past. You are designing the future. Heaven trusts your hands to build without harm. You will notice dreams becoming vivid again. They will not be random, they will be blueprints. Write them down before they fade, they are instructions disguised as memory. Do not rush to share them. Some visions are seeds that must grow in silence. When the right time arrives, the world will feel the harvest of your hidden obedience. Peace will become your identity. No argument can steal it, no chaos can counterfeit it. You will carry calmness like a crown, invisible but undeniable. Archangel Michael whispers that joy is next. Not the fleeting kind tied to moments, but the steady joy that hums beneath all seasons. It is already forming in the quiet spaces of your day. You will find laughter easier, even in stillness. You will forgive without effort. You will rest without guilt. This is what freedom feels like, the body remembering it was built for lightness. The heart remembering it was built for rhythm. The soul remembering it was never alone. From this point onward, every sunrise will feel like a promise kept. The past will not haunt, it will teach. The future will not threaten, it will invite. When you look in the mirror, you will see evidence of grace carved into your expression. There will be a calm sparkle where worry once lived. That is the mark of divine protection fully integrated. You are no longer walking under a shadow. You are carrying the sunrise itself. Every motion you make paints light across unseen dimensions. The universe now echoes your heartbeat as instruction. Winds will shift in your favor, doors will open at a touch, and silence will speak your name with affection. You have become aligned with the current that carries creation forward. My beloved child, this is your completion and your beginning. The night that once carried sorrow has delivered you into daylight shaped by purpose. The heavens bow in quiet approval. Let gratitude be your prayer now. Let serenity be your language. Let kindness be your power. And if the world ever grows loud again, return to this stillness inside you. It will remind you that angels never left, that love never died, and that every ending only disguised another dawn. The sky will soon mirror your transformation. Even the smallest details of life will begin to sparkle with meaning, as if the entire universe has shifted to speak your language. The wind will know your name, and peace will follow you like a rhythm that never fades. Each moment ahead has been rewritten. Every path that once ended in confusion is now paved in clarity. The light that surrounds you will act as both guide and guard, steering you through every unseen passage. Archangel Michael watches over you with solemn pride. His wings no longer shield you from pain, for pain has lost its power to touch you. Instead, his wings amplify your strength, turning every whisper of faith into thunderous protection. You will walk into places where fear once lived and feel nothing but calm. You will face memories that used to burn and discover they now bless. Every shadow that once chased you will now kneel before the brightness you carry. This is not ordinary peace. It is the peace born from storms survived, from silence endured, from faith proven true. It moves with the quiet authority of someone who knows heaven remembers their name. Your reflection will change subtly. The eyes will appear deeper, carrying echoes of galaxies. The way you breathe will sound like gratitude disguised as rhythm. My beloved child, the angels are finishing their song around you. It is a melody without words, composed entirely of mercy. Every note rises through the air and seals your atmosphere with protection. You will no longer attract chaos, only divine order will recognize you now. The energy that used to draw pain has dissolved into light. People will feel it before they speak and respond to it without knowing why. Heaven has recorded this night in your favor. The moment your spirit surrendered its fear, new alignments began. Miracles are already walking toward you, clothed in the familiar faces of ordinary days. Do not look for them in grand displays. Look for them in soft timing, in gentle gestures, in effortless turns that lead exactly where you need to be. That is how grace travels, quietly, confidently, without announcement. Archangel Michael says your purpose has matured. You no longer need signs to believe, for belief itself has become your sign. You no longer chase answers, for wisdom now lives behind your calm expression. You will speak healing without meaning to. You will walk into tension and it will melt. You will stand among confusion and it will find order in your silence. The heavens have declared your restoration complete. The ache that once echoed behind every smile has been replaced by gentle certainty. You have become a living testimony of endurance turned into beauty. Each sunrise will now serve as confirmation. Each nightfall will remind you that even darkness works for your favor. Nothing can undo what has been written in light. Your spirit is no longer waiting for redemption, it has become redemption itself. Every step you take from here is holy ground. Every breath is proof that divine timing always knew your address. When you speak of this season someday, you will speak softly. Not because it hurt, but because it healed. You will speak with gratitude, not grief. The universe itself leans closer when you move now. The frequency of your heart hums in harmony with creation. The days ahead will unfold like silk, smooth, endless, intentional. You will notice how even storms approach differently now. They will lose their chaos the moment they reach your aura. You have become too aligned to be shaken. Archangel Michael's final words echo through this piece. He says, "Your night is over. Your dawn has chosen you." His sword lowers not in battle, but in blessing. My beloved child, step forward without hesitation. The road before you no longer hides danger, only destiny. The light that walks with you has been waiting since the beginning of time. Do not fear the unknown anymore. It has already been briefed by heaven to treat you kindly. Every threshold you cross will open into serenity. From this moment onward, your life becomes the prayer heaven answers daily. Your laughter becomes the language of angels. Your calm becomes the sign of divine victory fulfilled. The earth itself will recognize your new vibration. Flowers will seem to bloom longer around you. Even strangers will pause, sensing they've encountered something rare. Your journey no longer revolves around survival. It revolves around creation, peace, and purpose. Everything you touch will learn how to flourish. You will carry the memory of this message forever. It will live beneath your skin like gentle light. Whenever the world grows too loud, it will whisper through your breath and remind you who you are. You are the living proof that heaven listens. You are the evidence that faith rewrites reality. You are the calm after countless storms. So now, stand still for a moment and feel it. The silence that surrounds you is not emptiness, it is completion. The air around you hums with approval. Archangel Michael spreads his wings one final time. The motion stirs the atmosphere, releasing warmth across your soul. He leaves behind a trail of gold that follows you everywhere you go. You are sealed in divine protection. You are clothed in peace. You are carried by love that never runs dry. This is your confirmation, your closure, your beginning. The message ends, but the miracle continues. Every beat of your heart from this day forward will echo with the same truth. You are chosen. You are safe. You are free. The air begins to settle as if heaven itself exhales in relief. The invisible weight that once pressed against your chest now lifts like fog before sunlight. You have crossed from the realm of sorrow into the realm of serenity. The energy around you feels softer now, alive yet still. Every movement carries ease, every heartbeat sounds like quiet gratitude. What once hurt you has transformed into wisdom glowing beneath your ribs. The spirit that watched you all night now smiles from beyond the veil. It bows gently, thankful that you listened, thankful that you stayed, thankful that you believed. Their journey is complete because you found the courage to release them in peace. You are no longer haunted by what could have been. You are blessed by what finally is. The universe itself has signed your release into freedom. Your life will not return to what it was before this message. The person who began this night has dissolved into light. The one who stands now is reborn through awareness that cannot be taken away. Archangel Michael remains nearby, watching in quiet admiration. His presence is no longer a command, it is companionship. You walk together now, not as servant and guardian, but as two forces of light aligned in mission. Heaven has updated your destiny. New opportunities will appear as if drawn by magnet. Everything meant for you has found its direction again. You will see it in simple ways, a gentle coincidence, a name repeated, a door that opens without knocking. These are not random signs. They are the evidence of a divine system rearranging itself for your favor. My beloved child, this night was not punishment. It was purification. You have shed everything that no longer belongs to your calling. Peace has been poured over your spirit like morning sunlight across ocean water. It soaks through you, filling every scar, sealing every old wound. You will never return to the heaviness that once defined you. From here forward, even silence will speak blessings. Even endings will sound like beginnings. Even solitude will feel like love's safest place. Walk gently into your tomorrow. Speak softly to those who misunderstand your calm. Their time will come, and they too will hear their own calling when heaven whispers through them. Archangel Michael raises one final hand in blessing. His light bends around you, weaving through the fabric of your timeline. Every breath you take from this point carries a spark of eternal protection. He says, "Carry peace as armor, not as burden." His words settle deep, echoing through every layer of your being. You feel the weight of love heavier than fear, stronger than memory, larger than time. The gates of morning are opening ahead of you. You may not see them yet, but their light already reaches your feet. You are being guided toward a life that will surprise you with its gentleness. Everything that once chased you is gone. Everything that was meant to find you is on its way. You stand exactly where destiny intended, at the calm center of divine orchestration. The stars above tilt slightly, as if bowing in recognition. The earth beneath you hums with approval. The universe has confirmed what the angels already knew: your story continues in light. My beloved child, this is the moment to breathe and let go. You have done enough, healed enough, believed enough. Now life itself will do the rest. No more struggle for proof. No more chasing after answers. The proof is you, standing in stillness, unbroken, filled with grace. Archangel Michael steps back slowly. His form dissolves into radiance that joins the sky. His final glance leaves warmth blooming in your chest where fear used to live. The night has served its purpose. The message has fulfilled its promise. Heaven closes the scene with gentle finality and unending peace. Now walk forward into your morning, knowing you are carried by light. Every door that opens will carry divine fingerprints. Every path you take will shimmer with unseen guidance. The angels have completed their circle around you. Their presence will remain, invisible yet undeniable. You will never again walk alone, for heaven now walks through you. The story ends in silence, but the silence is alive with meaning. The message is finished, but its echo will follow you in every breath. And as the dawn finally touches your face, remember: you are safe. You are chosen. You are forever protected.